Am I audible? Am I audible now? Cool. So this lapel mic will have to be used as a handheld mic. All right, that's fine. So again, I was saying ki the structure of this event is going to be I'll put on some pointers and then we'll take a wild detour and then we'll leave you with some thoughts, some of my boomer takes and some unsolicited advice, and then we're going to open it for the Q&A with Professor Chinmay will kindly join, and that's going to be the meat of this event. Wait, got the pointer. So you might have heard so far that too many events that have happened which are talking about how this is going to be different from school. How your grades are going to plummet, you were scoring 90s and now you're going to be hardly scoring in 50s. And it's not, I'm not exaggerating, it is going to fall that down. And that's okay. How you'll have to change your learning perspective. Professor Chinmay is going to elaborate on that as well. How you'll have to go from passive learning to critical engagement. How someone named Socrates, that method we're going to follow. What is Socratic method? Quick overview. You will have to do the readings before coming to class, and then we'll have a discussion on those readings instead of the professors explaining those readings to you. So the professors are there to facilitate and not just dictate to you. Reading is not optional, neither is it easy. You don't have course books anymore, wherein you just read one textbook and then you're done with the subject. There are going to be multiple course books, there are going to be multiple research papers, and you have to read all of them. Otherwise, it will not make sense where you are and what is going on in the class. And then when you're asked to write these things, be it in assignments or exams, you'll have to write with precision, with clarity, and with structure. And with all of these difficult things, that leaves us to wonder, dude, how am I going to survive this? This does not seem like the vibe. Wherein this is the first time out of your home, you don't know who you are and who you want to be. This is a new crowd. I can create my own identity. This is the new chance. So people who might have shifted schools in their childhood might know this. Naya school, naya identity. Now I'm gonna have those interests, the performative interest. Jo bhi aajkal conformist cheezein chal rahi, I'll watch anime, I'll watch movies, I'll watch the shows. I'll say Breaking Bad is the best show ever, even though it's the slog. It goes slow. This is the first time I'm out of my house. And I'm responsible for everything in my entire existence. I can't even be responsible for my own breakfast. Abhi tak to mummy de rahi thi yaar. What am I gonna do? And I see every single person, like at least you'll be seeing your seniors right now slogging day in, day out because they have their exams. Everybody is just exams, assignments, assessments, continuous assessments. Everybody is in class 24/7. Am I even allowed to step out and do things that I want to do? And nobody sleeps. Literally nobody sleeps. So I share your accommodation in hostel 3. I'm on the 3rd floor. Don't come there, by the way. But I can hear people in the ground at 3 a.m. Guys, when are you sleeping? And nobody sleeps in this institution. And everybody gets invited everywhere. And do I go out at every single point? This is the life that I want to create, right? I also want to create memories. Detour time. This is me, first semester, first year, first week of college, almost a decade ago. Emphasis on the word almost. Almost a decade ago in front of Bablu Chaurasia place in the heart of Delhi, and this was the first Sikh kebab that I had, and it was genuinely wonderful. Just a skinny little kid with hope in his heart and thinking the friends that I make in the orientation week are gonna last for a lifetime. Spoiler alert, they don't. They do not. So since they don't, what do you do then, man? I thought it's gonna be all hunky-dory and wonderful, but all these guys are saying it's not gonna be. What do? You make friends anyway. You go out at every single possible opportunity that you get and you celebrate with your friends and you love them with all your heart and soul, not just those performative bits. You go out and you go out alone and you do conferences. You go out with your friends and you do competitions. You go out and win some competitions. You go out and make some friendships which have your parents questioning your sexuality. You go out and do nefarious things with said friends like breaking and entering into secured facilities in the middle of the night. You stand up, you go out and you stand up for something that you believe in. You go and do internships where you're the only guy in the entire team. You go out with your friends, and if they are not available, you go out with friends of your friends, even though they're not from the same college. You go out and you pretend that you don't know how to eat with your hands so that other people kindly feed you. You go out and you witness Messi winning his first maiden World Cup title with 100 strangers that you don't even know. You go out and you argue with your friends intellectually, and when you disagree with them, you make sure you make that face so that they know that you're disagreeing with them. Even the dog was flabbergasted, dude, what are you saying? You go out and you get into questionable relationships, and more importantly, you go out and you get out of those questionable relationships. You go out and you have the most questionable haircuts in the existence of history, and you make a culture around a drink, and the only right answer is chai. You go out and make a culture around an entire drink, and you create a social life around that. You take your professors out, you take your professors out and go to Andhra Bhavan and rack up a bill of thousands and thousands of rupees, only for them to pay it in the end. You go out and you go to the parliament and only half jokingly say, we're going to blow up the system, which law does not condone, by the way. And you go out and you create some memories. Because today it's, there's much more to come. There's more to come. Today it feels like, all right, I have these friends and this life feels immortal. But tomorrow you're going to wake up and you're going to realize, it's my graduation day. Time is gone. So we have to think about time management. You want to do anything, everything, and every single thing, be it academic, be it curricular, be it co-curricular, be it extracurricular, be it being invited to the club, be it going to Mumbai after, 4 hours of traveling? It's absurd, I know. I hate going out. So you'll have to prioritize the things that you would want to do. And to prioritize that, you will have to understand who you are and who you want to be. And that's what the college experience should be about. To figure out your priorities, to see what you wish to do and what you want to do, and not just the things that other people have told, okay, these are the things that you should be doing. You don't need to be conformist. Don't lie to yourself. And if there's one thing that you want to take out of this event, just do that. Don't lie to yourself. In a world where everything revolves around monetization of every single aspect of your life, you should be doing something for yourself. Like that movie, Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara, usme Farhan Akhtar ka father maybe asks, khud ke liye kya karte ho? So have things that you're doing for yourself as well. And as I said, the friends that you make in orientation week, they may last a lifetime. Mine have certainly, but they may not. So you also have to understand who are you carrying out with, and who do you carry out of this college. Because you talk to ChatGPT and ChatGPT will agree with you everything. Every single thing. You're doing it right. Bro, you're the one who's the victim. You go to a therapist, the therapist agrees with you. ChatGPT agrees with you. So the only people who tell you the truth are toddlers, drunkards, and your friends. And hopefully drunk friends. So you have to pick and choose. And as I said, say yes more often, but know when to say no. You would want your life not when your life flashes by your eyes. You don't want, okay, I was sitting in my room, I was studying the entire time. I had a good time, I got really good grades. But I think it's an Abdul Kalam quote wherein he said, I don't remember the gold medals and all that I won. Rather, I remember the classes that I bunked and went out with my friends. Again, this law does not condone polygamy, is right here. But yeah, and with 30% bunking is fine. Administration approved, it's fine. And with that, I come to arguably the most important thing. Be kind to yourself and to others. Because in post late stage capitalist society में नहीं चल रहा है ये काम. This is a lost art. So you'll have to remember it and actively remember it. वो हंसी मजाक मस्ती सब चलता रहता है, but just make sure you don't hurt yourself with your own criticism. I'm guilty of that. more than anybody. And be mindful of the words that you use for others. Words, emotions, actions, all of that. And with that, we come to the meat of the event, Q&A. So you will have questions like, do you remember Munna Bhai MBBS, the first thing that the person asks in a conference is, ki, what's the procedure to change a roommate? So I've had 12 roommates in my life. So I have a bit of experience in that. So frivolous questions. I ended it very, very quickly. Record time 11 minutes. So that's why we have a lot of time for Q&A, and that's what